Dear students, let me allow to talk about the second part of globalization and technological innovation. I'll talk about big data and cloud computing. Big data is a popular word in this era of modernization and globalization. Big data refers to the large amounts of data collected from different sources, which are then processed and used for analysis. Healthcare big data refers to collecting, analyzing, and liberating consumers' patient, physical, and clinical data that is too vast or complex to be understood by traditional means of data processing. Instead, big data is often processed by machine learning algorithms and data scientists. By managing and analyzing the data, it provides us with useful information such as in reducing the cost of healthcare, lowering the mortality rate, predicting the infectious diseases, inventing new treatments and drugs, enhancing efficiency and quality of life. Then cloud computing saves a huge amount of information at low cost without incurring additional hardware expenses. As we rely on and recover from EHR systems, good storage is able to provide powerful backup and restore services. Therefore, this will reduce the risk of losing important data. Let's talk about the circulation of patients. Initially, it was usually happen when the patients from underdeveloped country travel to the developed country to receive the medical treatment that is not available at their home country. Nevertheless, medical tourism also refers to those travel from developed country to less developed country in order to receive the medical treatment at a lower cost. For instance, the infertile couples are attracted to get their treatment in Western Europe since its price is half or a third compared to the treatment in North America. We can also see the case where the price of surgery offered by highly sophisticated Indian hospitals is 80 to 90% cheaper than Western countries. Besides enabling the movement of patients for medical tourism, technology also encourages the movement of health personnel to other countries. Then, how we can control infectious disease? Health Map is one of the websites and mobile apps created for data crowdsourcing. It contributes to increasing citizens' awareness of epidemic diseases by involving them in the notification of infectious diseases. In addition, users will have an overview of infectious diseases around the world and also sort out the diseases that spread in their region. So, technological advances have also helped suppress the transmission of infectious diseases such as dengue. Okay, with such technology, millions of people will be free from the threat of dengue earlier. Then virtual healthcare. With the technological advancement in healthcare, patients and doctors are able to communicate and interact with each other despite the far distance with the help of mobile apps, video conferencing, or telemedicine. Most of the healthcare users are also getting more comfortable using wearable technology to monitor and changes in their health and share the data with their doctors. Virtual healthcare appears the choice of patients because it is user friendly, convenient, as well as time saving. Then let me discuss technological innovation for businesses. Cloud computing has become very popular with businesses because it offers considerable savings together with high security, enormous capacity, and a host of managed services. Cloud computing is where data is stored, managed, and processed on a network of servers hosted remotely on the internet. The cloud application helps the company to minimize the amount of files that must be stored in the warehouse because the cloud is a tool for storing data and information online. Cloud tools such as Dropbox, Google Drive, and OneDrive have been applied in companies and are easy to access via internet. Top 6 emerging technologies in cloud computing, such as containers, serverless, microservices, DevOps, Internet of Things, IoT, and artificial intelligence. Then the use of social media in the company. Social media is everywhere and is free. Social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram are a direct communication link between the company and customers. The application of social media in the company can make the presence of the company worldwide. Meanwhile, promoting business through social media advertising has a low cost compared to other channels. Then application of enterprise content management. ECM is a tool to use in business in capturing, managing, storing, and preserving all through in easy organizational process. With the ECM, the business can be more effective and efficiency to manage, meanwhile reduce the cost. Then let's talk about the application of enterprise content management. In 2017, the Association for Information and Image Management proposed the item Intelligent Information Management over Enterprise Content Management. IIM is defined as the strategies, methods, and tools used to create, capture, automate, deliver, secure, and analyze content and document related to organizational process. With ECM, the business can be more efficient and effective to manage while reducing cost. Let's look at the benefits of cloud computing. Number 1, cloud hosting saves your money, then instantly scalable resources and pay as you go pricing. Then it helps to strategize competitive advantage, to have strategic competitive advantage. Then it is highly available. Then lighting, fast performance, get new apps running quicker. Then increased security, more flexible working, environmental friendly. The cloud is future enabled. Okay, let's talk about e-commerce. E-commerce have created new ways of doing business in the current era. For example, purchasing and selling methods have been digitized. Customers, suppliers, partners, and investors can meet online and execute their ideas on an online platform. Because IT has opened up the platform that allows for many channels and relationships in doing business. E-commerce practices IT via communication by using emails such as Gmail, Yahoo Mail to send information to the suppliers, customers, and even the employees. This is less costly but effective to provide message and information. Besides that, using IT in inventory and data management by computer system also enable owners to track their storage easily and in a more systematic manner. Meanwhile, storage of data is also more functionable and easily accessible as the data can be stored in cloud tools or in the computer systems. E-commerce uses Gmail and Yahoo Mail to send information to suppliers, customers, and even employees. It is less expensive but effective for transmitting message and information. Okay. Then in recent years, e-commerce has become more developed and important for economic growth. The diagram in your slide shows the trend of global e-commerce sales. With the development of IT in e-commerce, the rapid growth of e-commerce has contributed to economic growth worldwide, since IT has brought many benefits to e-commerce. For example, job creation. IT also contributes to job creations. IT can provide new careers and jobs such as programmer, database administrator, computer engineer, and even more that would not have existed without IT. Then engineering. Thanks to globalization, we are in fact able to see great progress in the field of human engineering. Things started with steam engines to easier transportation, which then soon evolved into electricity, sparking up lights and the creation of mass production of goods. It does not stop there, but instead develops in computers and what is trending today, artificial intelligence in different machines. A little more time, human engineering has undergone such a great evolution. Today, one of the most mobile engineering achievements is undoubtedly civil engineering, and quite significant in developed countries where skyscrapers are seen everywhere. The possibility is due to globalization, where technologies from different countries merge and make it possible. Globalization has also led to the creation of various machines such as cranes, trucks, cement machines, and etc. This made it possible to construct large buildings in a very short time compared to the time required to construct the great Egyptian pyramid, which took 20 years, is now shortened to only a few years, which effectively brings the efficiency of humans to progress in this modern era. People no longer depend solely on the use of human force to create and build, but they incorporate the concepts of modern machines by building simpler machines using readily available resources such as bamboo, wood, stone, etc., which is particularly common in Africa. Then artificial intelligence. The application of artificial intelligence is also visible in finance and banking. Artificial intelligence are used in customer service, where whenever we make a credit card transaction, artificial intelligence are the ones who send us the message to notify us of the transaction, because the artificial intelligence is used to monitor our accounts. Then financial companies also use artificial intelligence to consume large amount of data to determine the best investment options. Then let's talk about fintech. Refers to financial technologies, which means technologies applied in the financial sector. Compared to traditional financial sector services, fintech has liberalized the complicated financial process by making financial transactions, loans, or even payments around the world. So using fintech, small businesses can easily get started thanks to crowdfunding, funding by fintech companies with lower fees and faster transactions compared to complicated financial procedures, which have to go through credits with traditional banks, which takes weeks to go loan approval. For example, in traditional credit, banks must look for large credit providers and traditional investors to finance the credit applied by companies. The process of finding investor is considered to be long and involves enormous intermediate cost. The existence of fintech is beneficial to many industries, which drastically changes the way industries are doing in business transaction. So I think that's all for today's lecture. Dear students, we are going to end our class here. Thank you very much.